Okay, so we are going to do something a little bit different today. We're going to talk about two friends. We've got Bob and we have Pat. And they decided they were going to go out to eat to the local pizza joint, and they were having a sale on slices of pizza and drinks. So Bob decided he wanted to get 3 slices of pizza. Not 3 pizzas, just 3 slices, and he wanted to get 1 drink. Went to the register and he paid $6.50. It's a pretty good deal. Okay, Pat, he wanted 2 slices of pizza and he also wanted 1 drink. And his total was $5. So they're sitting there, they're eating their pizza, they're drinking their drink, and it is so good. But then their friend Tim shows up. Tim shows up and he goes, "Man, I am just really, really hungry." So he went and he talked to his friends and he's like, "I think I want 5 pieces of pizza and 2 drinks." And he asked Bob and Pat how much it was going to be. And they're like, "Well, I don't know. We sure didn't look at what each thing individually costs." So eventually, one of them came up with the total of $11.50. How do you think they came up with that answer? Well, if Bob had 3 pieces of pizza and Pat had 2 pieces of pizza, that totaled 5 slices of pizza. If they each had 1 drink, if you add those together, you get 2 drinks. So together, their total would be $6.50 plus $5, which is $11.50. So all they did was they added these 2 together to get 5, these 2 together to get 2, and these together to get the total of $11.50. All right, so that seems okay. So now, let's see, their friend Tom shows up. Tom already ate lunch, but he's like, "Yeah, I could have a little snack." So he decided that he was going to get 1 slice of pizza and no drink. And he's talking to his buddies and he's like, "How much do you think it's going to cost?" One of the guys came up with $1.50. How do you suppose they came up with $1.50? My hint to you is to completely ignore Tim. See what you come up with. So we found, to find Tim's order, we added these guys' orders together to get the total of $11.50. So if I can add 2 orders together, do you think I could subtract their orders? Well, sure. So if I subtract these, I'm going to get 1 slice of pizza. And if I subtract these, I get 0. So then if I subtract these, I get $1.50. Okay, so now what I can actually do, instead of doing pizza and drinks, I can change these into equations. So I have Bob. So instead of actually writing out the words P or pizza and drink, I can use variables P and D. So I can say that 3P plus 1D equals 650. To rewrite Pat's, I can say that 2P plus 1D equals $5. So when I add these together, so if I take Bob and Pat and I wanted to add these together, so I'm going to put a plus sign. I'm going to draw a line underneath, and you can just add straight down. So 3P plus 2P gives us 5p. 1d plus 1d, that gives us 2d. And 650 plus 5 is 1150. And this was Tim. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing, except for now we're going to subtract. So we have 3 slices of pizza plus 1 drink equals 650. We have 2 slices of pizza plus 1 drink equals $5. And now we're going to subtract. So we have 3p minus 2p, that's just 1p. 1 minus 1, well, that gives us 0. So don't forget, if you're subtracting, you have to subtract everything. So even though these are both positive, you're taking 1d minus 1d, which gives you 0 drinks. And then 650 minus 5 is $1.50. Okay, so that's talking about pizza and drinks. So now let's pretend we are going to just a random equation. So let's pretend we have 3x minus 2y equals 5. And we have 4x plus 3y equals 10. Could we add those together? Sure. If we did it with the pizza and drinks, you can do it to these 2 equations, and the equation you get is still going to be true. So if I add these together, what am I going to get? I'm going to get 7x, so we have negative 2, plus a positive 3, that gives us a positive 1y. 5 plus 10 is 15. So that's just adding the equations together. You can come up with whatever you want. We can do negative 2x minus 5w equals 30. And we can do, let's do 10x plus 3w equals 10. Okay, so we can subtract these or we can add them. Let's subtract them. You can add or subtract and you still get a true equation. So I have negative 2 minus 10. That's going to give me negative 12x. We have negative 5w minus 3w. That's negative 8w. And we have 30 minus 10, which is 20. So you can take 2 equations, you can add them, you can subtract them. You can take 5 equations and add them all together. As long as you are adding your common variables, you can do that.